This place is a haven for those who love history, coastal beauty, and southern charm. Endless stretches of golden beaches meet rolling hills of ancient landscapes, creating a rhythm all its own. Imagine strolling through streets where history comes to life in every brick, or relaxing under the warm sun by the ocean with a gentle breeze carrying stories from centuries past. Every turn feels like stepping into a different world, inviting you to slow down, savor the moments, and truly experience its essence. Welcome to South Carolina. Located along the southeastern coast of the United States, South Carolina is bordered by the Atlantic Ocean and stretches inland to the countryside. Spanning over 32,000 square miles, the state boasts stunning diversity. From barrier islands and sandy beaches to expansive pine forests and vibrant lowlands, South Carolina is a place for everyone. Its unique geography blends relaxation with adventure, all while preserving a rich cultural heritage that defines its landscape. As usual, here's a challenge for you. Can you guess the name of a famous city in South Carolina? It's known for beautiful beaches, historic charm, and cobblestone streets, and it sounds like a country. Not too complex, right? Stay tuned as we explore more of South Carolina. Charleston is the most populous city in South Carolina, with a population of 150,227 as of the 2020 census. The city was founded in 1670 by the English as Charlestown in honor of King Charles II. It was initially located at Albemarle Point on the Ashley River, but was moved in 1680 to its present site, rapidly becoming one of the largest cities in North America. During the colonial period, Charleston was governed directly by a colonial legislature and an appointed governor. Charleston officially adopted its current name in 1783, following its incorporation as a city. Charleston Harbor, formed by the confluence of the Ashley, Cooper, and Wando rivers, is a major inlet of the Atlantic Ocean. Charleston Harbor extends 7 miles southeast to the Atlantic Ocean, with an entrance that is 1 mile wide and was deepened starting in the 1870s. The surrounding tidal rivers, such as the Wando, Cooper, Stono, and Ashley, are evidence of a submergent coastline. The city has expanded significantly since World War I, crossing the Ashley River and encompassing James Island, Johns Island, Daniel Island, and the Kanehoy area. The current city limits span 135.51 square miles, with 115.03 square miles of land and 20.48 square miles of water. Charleston played a significant role in the American slave trade, with nearly half of the enslaved people imported to the U.S. arriving through the city. Charleston is a city that reflects both the complexities of its past and the promise of its future. The Ravenel Bridge is a cable-stayed bridge that spans the Cooper River in Charleston, South Carolina, connecting downtown Charleston to Mount Pleasant. Completed in 2005, the bridge replaced the older Grace Memorial Bridge, providing a safer and more modern route for travelers. Named after South Carolina politician Arthur Ravenel Jr., the bridge stretches 13,200 feet in total, with a main span of 1,546 feet. Its design features two towering pylons rising 575 feet above the river, supporting a network of cables that hold the bridge up. As one of Charleston's most recognizable landmarks, the Ravenel Bridge has become an iconic part of the city's skyline. With 6 lanes of traffic, the bridge helps reduce congestion and improves the flow of vehicles across the river. A dedicated pedestrian and bicycle path runs along the bridge, allowing people to walk or cycle between Charleston and Mount Pleasant. The bridge provides stunning views of the Cooper River and the surrounding Charleston area, making it a favorite spot for both locals and visitors. It has become an essential part of Charleston's transportation network, helping to cut down on commute times and make travel easier. The Ravenel Bridge also serves as a symbol of the city's growth and modernization, showcasing impressive engineering and design. Overall, the Ravenel Bridge is a significant achievement, contributing to both the city's infrastructure and its scenic beauty. We are sure that you all remember the quiz that we gave. Columbia is the correct answer. It is the second most populous city in the state and serves as the county seat of Richland County, extending into Lexington County. The city is the center of the Columbia, South Carolina Metropolitan Statistical Area, with an estimated population of 858,302 in 2023. Columbia lies just northwest of South Carolina's geographic center, at the confluence of the Saluda and Broad Rivers, which form the Congaree River. The city's location along 3 rivers is marketed as the Columbia Riverbanks region. Columbia is situated at the fall line, where rivers drop as falls or rapids, and it developed at the fall line of the Congaree River. As the state capital, Columbia is home to the South Carolina State House, the center of government for the state. The name Columbia derives from Christopher Columbus, and the city is often abbreviated as COLA, earning it the nickname Soda City. Columbia was the site of the South Carolina Secession Convention in 1860, where delegates voted for secession. Columbia is home to the University of South Carolina, the state's flagship public university and the largest in South Carolina. The city hosts Fort Jackson, the largest U.S. Army installation for basic combat training, and McEntire Joint National Guard Base. Columbia covers an area of 140.68 square miles, with a large portion of its land within the Fort Jackson military installation. The Battery is a historic seawall and promenade in Charleston, South Carolina, located along the lower shores of the Charleston Peninsula. Named after a pre-Civil War artillery battery originally built by the British, it stretches between the Ashley and Cooper rivers. The promenade historically extends from the site of the former Omar Shrine Temple to the intersection of Murray Boulevard and King Street. In the 18th century, Fort Broughton and Fort Wilkins occupied White or Oyster Point, which is the tip of the Charleston Peninsula. During the 1800s, the shore of the Cooper River was fortified with rocks and heavy materials, laying the foundation for the battery. The Battery area became a public promenade in 1838 and served as a park starting in 1837, later housing artillery during the Civil War. During the Civil War, Battery Ramsey occupied White Point Garden, while other forts were located throughout the city to defend against British forces. The higher part of the promenade, known as High Battery, offers views of Fort Sumter, Castle Pinckney, and Sullivan's Island. Fort Sumter and other historical sites, such as the USS Yorktown and Fort Moultrie, are visible from High Battery. Some unofficial guides refer to the Battery and White Point Garden collectively as Battery Park, but this is not an official designation. The Battery stretches between the Ashley and Cooper Rivers, offering a view of Charleston's rich history and scenic coastline. Folly Beach is a vibrant, public coastal city situated on Folly Island in Charleston County, South Carolina, United States. Its resident population increased significantly from 2,116 individuals in the year 2000 to approximately 2,617 people, as recorded in the 2010 census. Positioned about 11 miles southward from the heart of downtown Charleston, Folly Beach stretches beautifully alongside the expansive Atlantic Ocean shoreline. The city encompasses a total area of roughly 18.9 square miles, notably characterized by land covering around 12.5 square miles and water making up the remaining 6.4 square miles. Known affectionately to locals as the Edge of America, Folly Beach presents a unique blend of culture, community, and relaxed seaside charm. Among its numerous surf spots, Folly Beach prominently features the Washout, 10th Street, and the celebrated Folly Beach Pier, all highly favored by surfers. Center Street serves as the vibrant heart and primary thoroughfare of Folly Beach, lined extensively with eclectic surf shops, diverse restaurants, cozy bars, and local gift shops. Despite typically mild ocean conditions, Folly Beach has established itself distinctly as a favored and renowned surfing destination along the United States East Coast. Folly Beach's coastal waters notably serve as a critical migratory path for endangered North Atlantic right whales, South Carolina's official state animal, during seasonal migrations. Folly Beach continues to captivate visitors with its natural beauty, thriving surf culture, and its role in preserving local wildlife and maritime ecosystems. Myrtle Beach is a resort city located in Horry County, South Carolina, known for its scenic stretch of coastline called the Grand Strand. The city is located along U.S. Highway 17 in the historic region once inhabited by the Waccamaw people. Myrtle Beach was originally settled by the Wither family in the 18th century and was later developed as a resort destination by Franklin Burroughs in the late 1800s. The area, initially called New Town, was named Myrtle Beach in honor of the abundant wax myrtle shrubs found locally. Myrtle Beach was incorporated as a town in 1938 and became a city in 1957. The city developed rapidly in the 20th century, spurred by the construction of the Conway and Seashore Railroad and the opening of Seaside Inn in 1901. Myrtle Beach is known for its beautiful sandy beaches, vibrant boardwalk, and numerous golf courses, making it a popular destination for tourists. The city spans 23.69 square miles, with 23.42 square miles of land and 0.27 square miles of water. Myrtle Beach is located 67 miles southeast of Florence, South Carolina, and 94 miles northeast of Charleston. The city's population was 35,682 as of the 2020 census, making it the 13th most populous city in South Carolina. Myrtle Beach is a major tourism hub, attracting over 20 million visitors each year with its beaches, golf courses, and numerous restaurants. The city was separated from the mainland by the Intercoastal Waterway, which shaped its development and surrounding areas. The Grand Strand is a 60-mile stretch of uninterrupted sandy beaches along the northeastern coast of South Carolina. It extends from the fishing village of Little River near the North Carolina border to the historic city of Georgetown. Myrtle Beach is the most famous city along the Grand Strand, known for its resorts, boardwalk, and family entertainment. This coastal region attracts millions of tourists annually for its warm climate, golf courses, and beachfront activities. Parallel to the Grand Strand runs the Intercoastal Waterway, a navigable inland route for recreational and commercial vessels. The waterway was developed in the early 20th century to provide a safer alternative to open sea travel along the Atlantic coast. In the Grand Strand area, the Intracoastal Waterway winds through scenic marshes, tidal creeks, and maritime forests. It serves as a vital channel for boaters traveling between North Carolina and Florida without venturing into the ocean. Numerous marinas, waterfront restaurants, and residential communities have grown along its banks. Together, the Grand Strand and the Intracoastal Waterway define the region's unique blend of natural beauty, tourism, and maritime culture. Hilton Head Island is a resort town located in Beaufort County, South Carolina, 20 miles northeast of Savannah, Georgia. It has a year-round population of 37,661, which can swell to 150,000 during the peak summer season. The island is named after Captain William Hilton, who identified a headland near Port Royal Sound in 1663. Hilton Head was incorporated as a town in 1983 and is known for its eco-friendly development and tree preservation. Hilton Head has a rich history, including Native American occupation, European exploration, and its role in the Civil War. During the Civil War, the island served as a base for Union operations, and many ex-slaves, known as the Gullah, settled here. The island features 12 miles of beachfront along the Atlantic Ocean and is a popular vacation destination. Greenville is a city located in the upstate region of South Carolina, situated near the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. The city spans an area of 28.8 square miles, with a mix of urban development and natural landscapes. Greenville lies about 100 miles north of Georgia, 70 miles west of Spartanburg, and 120 miles southwest of Charlotte, North Carolina. It is positioned along the Reedy River, show picturesque views of both the water and the surrounding hills. Greenville's downtown area has undergone extensive redevelopment in recent years, becoming a vibrant urban center. The city enjoys a mild climate, with warm summers and cooler winters, characteristic of the southeastern U.S. Greenville is part of the larger Greenville-Anderson-Malden Metropolitan Statistical Area. The city is located at an elevation of around 1,000 feet above sea level, providing scenic views of the Blue Ridge foothills. Greenville is conveniently connected to major cities via Interstate 85, which links it to Atlanta Charlotte, and other key locations. The area is bordered by the Piedmont region, featuring rolling hills, forests, and plenty of green spaces. Greenville's location near national parks, trails, and recreational areas makes it ideal for outdoor enthusiasts. The city's strategic position along key highways and rail lines plays an important role in regional commerce and transportation. Lake Marion is an expansive, man-made reservoir located centrally in South Carolina, notable for its vast size and scenic beauty. With a shoreline stretching approximately 315 miles, the lake encompasses roughly 110,000 acres of diverse landscapes, including rolling farmlands, marsh areas, and river valleys. Due to its extensive coverage across 5 counties, Berkeley, Calhoun, Clarendon, Orangeburg, and Sumter, it is often referred to as South Carolina's Inland Sea. The creation of Lake Marion dates back to the early 1940s with the complex construction. Lake Keowee is a man-made reservoir in South Carolina, created for power utility and recreational purposes. It stretches 26 miles long and 3 miles wide, with an average depth of 54 feet and a shoreline of 300 miles. The lake was formed in 1971 through the construction of the Keowee and Little River dams on the respective rivers. Lake Keowee impounds water from the Keowee and Little Rivers, flowing into the Seneca River and eventually the Savannah River. Duke Energy uses the lake's water to cool nuclear reactors at the Oconee Nuclear Generating Station and generate hydroelectric power. Lake Keowee is a popular destination for fishing, boating, swimming, and other water sports due to its pure water. The name Keowee originates meaning place of the mulberries. Lake Murray is a large man-made reservoir prominently located in central South Carolina, renowned for its recreational appeal and picturesque natural setting. Covering roughly 50,000 acres, it stretches prominently across 4 counties: Lexington, Richland, Newberry, and Saluda. The lake was created in the late 1920s to supply hydroelectric energy by impounding waters from the Saluda River. Dreer Island, state recreation area, situated along the lake's western shore, provides extensive outdoor recreational opportunities focused on the reservoir. Positioned near the suburban community of Lexington in South Carolina's capital city, Columbia, Lake Murray remains a cherished natural attraction and regional landmark. At the time of its creation, Lake Murray was recognized internationally for its exceptional size, holding the distinction as the largest artificial reservoir constructed anywhere in the world. Lake Murray received its name in honor of William S. Murray, the chief engineer behind the ambitious construction project. Lake Murray exhibits an irregular shape, featuring numerous coves branching outward, enhancing its scenic appeal. Several islands dot the lake's waters, including Jim Spence Islands, Shoal Island, Dreher Island, and notably Baum Island, a key nesting area for purple martins. Today, the reservoir serves as a major recreational destination, attracting visitors who enjoy boating, fishing, and other water-based leisure activities. St. Michael's Anglican Church is the oldest surviving religious building in Charleston, located at the corner of Broad and Meeting Streets. Constructed between 1751 and 1761, the church was built on the site of an earlier wooden church, damaged by a 1710 hurricane. It was commissioned by the South Carolina Assembly and later became recognized as a National Historic Landmark. President George Washington and General Robert E. Lee both worshipped at the church during their visits to Charleston. The design reflects influence from London's St. Martin-in-the-Fields, with construction led by builder Samuel Cardy. Its iconic two-story portico features Tuscan columns and was the first of such scale in colonial American architecture. Charleston craftsman Henry Burnett contributed significant decorative carvings, including intricate moldings and floral designs. The original 1768 organ casing remains in place, although a new instrument was installed in 1994 by Kenneth Jones of Ireland. Stained glass windows include works by Tiffany Studios, including one based on Raphael's depiction of Saint Michael conquering Satan. The churchyard holds the graves of historic figures, including 2 signers of the U.S. Constitution, adding to its national significance. St. Philip's Church, located at 142 Church Street in Charleston, is part of the Anglican Diocese of South Carolina under the Anglican Church in North America. Originally established in 1680, it holds the distinction of being the oldest European American religious congregation in South Carolina. The first church was a wooden structure near Broad and Meeting Streets, later replaced by a new building on Church Street in 1723. That second church was destroyed by fire in 1835, prompting the construction of the current structure, completed in 1836. The church's steeple, designed in the Wren Gibbs style, was finished in 1850, giving the building its striking architectural identity. Reverend Thomas Frost, a Cambridge-educated theologian, served as an early rector during the post-revolutionary period after disestablishment. Henrietta Johnston, wife of an early rector, became the first documented female artist in the American colonies while living in Charleston. From 1893 to 1915, the church tower served as a rear-range lighthouse, guiding ships into Charleston Harbor alongside Fort Sumter's light. In 2012, the church hosted a convention to formalize its separation from the Episcopal Church and revise its diocesan governance. The South Carolina Supreme Court ruled in 2022 that St. Philip's Church would retain its property under the Anglican diocese's ownership. Intercoastal Marina lies along the Intercoastal Waterway in Charleston, South Carolina, giving boats a smooth connection between quiet inland channels and the open Atlantic Ocean. The location is ideal for vessels traveling up and down the southeastern coast, as it sits directly along major nautical routes without needing long detours. Slips are built to handle a range of boat sizes, from modest personal craft to large luxury yachts that require deeper berths and more space. Set close to Daniel Island and key roadways, the marina makes it easy for visitors to reach local attractions, grocery stops, and essential services. The surrounding waters remain calm throughout most of the year, offering stable conditions that make docking and navigation less stressful for captains. Fueling areas, waste stations, clean showers, and power hookups are all arranged in a way that minimizes hassle for boaters coming in or heading out. A short walk takes guests to nearby restaurants, coffee shops, and stores where they can unwind or stock up before their next journey. The peaceful setting, combined with tidy facilities and organized slip arrangements, creates a welcoming space that feels both relaxed and secure. Security is carefully maintained through cameras, staff patrols, and a gated entrance that controls access around the clock. For those needing off-water options, dry storage is available and managed carefully to keep vessels in good condition while not in use. Intercoastal Marina stands out for its balanced mix of location, practicality, and quiet charm, drawing both seasoned sailors and casual weekend cruisers. Abbeville is a historic city in northwestern South Carolina, known for its deep roots in the American South's political and cultural heritage. Often referred to as the birthplace and deathbed of the Confederacy, it was a symbolic role at both the beginning and end of the Civil War. The city features a well-preserved downtown district anchored by the Abbeville Opera House, which has hosted performances since 1908. Victorian houses, brick storefronts, and tree-lined streets contribute to the city's charm, architectural significance. Today, Abbeville attracts visitors with its blend of history, small-town character, and a growing appreciation for heritage tourism. Sullivan's Island is a small coastal town in Charleston County, South Carolina, near the entrance to Charleston Harbor. The town is part of the Charleston metro area and is known as a wealthy and desirable residential community. It played a central role in the transatlantic slave trade, with nearly half of enslaved Africans arriving through the island. This history has led to comparisons with Ellis Island as a point of ancestral origin for African Americans nationwide. The island was the site of a Revolutionary War battle at Fort Sullivan on June 28, 1776, against British naval forces. Colonel William Moultrie commanded local troops who successfully defended the unfinished palmetto log fort. British cannon fire had little effect due to the fort's spongy walls, which absorbed the impact of the bombardment. A blue flag with a crescent and the word Liberty flew over the fort and became a lasting symbol of South Carolina. Sergeant William Jasper held the fallen flag during battle, encouraging soldiers until a new one could be raised. The state flag of South Carolina was later inspired by the Moultrie flag used during the famous defense. June 28th is celebrated as Carolina Day in South Carolina to honor the island's historic victory for American forces. Fort Moultrie, located on Sullivan's Island, was built to protect Charleston, South Carolina, during the American Revolution. The fort's original construction of palmetto logs was unique for its resilience under cannon fire, inspiring the state's flag. After a successful defense against the British in 1776, it was renamed Fort Moultrie in honor of General William Moultrie. In 1780, the British captured the fort and renamed it Fort Arbuthnot. In the early 19th century, Fort Moultrie was rebuilt as part of a national fortification effort following American tensions with Europe. The fort also became a detention site for Native American prisoners, including the Seminole leader Osceola. Throughout the Civil War, Fort Moultrie was subjected to heavy bombardment, ultimately leading to its abandonment by Confederate forces in 1865. Fort Moultrie remains a symbol of resilience and an important landmark in the history of the United States. Now that you've caught a glimpse of the beauty and charm South Carolina has to offer, it's time to explore even more. From the historic streets of Charleston to the peaceful tranquility of the upstate, South Carolina's diversity is something you have to experience firsthand. Whether you're drawn to the allure of the coast, the rich cultural heritage, or the stunning landscapes, there's no shortage of adventures waiting for you here. But this is just the beginning. Stay with us as we uncover the hidden gems, iconic landmarks, and the stories that make this state truly unique. So, buckle up and get ready. South Carolina's magic is only getting started, and we're about to dive even deeper into what makes this place unforgettable. The journey is far from over.